Welcome back. Today we're going to be touring Gables Villa Rosa, one of Dallas' early 2000s apartments featuring 601 units, 6 floors of parking, 66 floor plans, 2 resident pools, and more. This is one of Dallas' early 2000s apartments, one of the elite apartments, I would say, which helped build out what is known as the Katy Trail, if you know what that is. Now, normally you're seeing a lot of new high-rise, very modern finish and sleek apartments, but this is a 2006 apartment that was built out in 3 phases: 2006, 2007, and the last phase was in 2023. They kept the original design throughout while they were renovating other units with this Tuscan Mediterranean finish. One thing you're going to notice is there's a lot of areas to hang out at throughout this entire resident slash welcome center space. But as you continue walking through the lobby and you enter into the key fob only access area, you're going to notice the vibe begins to change. It becomes a little bit more of a resort finish, kind of a Tulum style. You're going to see some wrought iron, still with the high ceilings, beautiful chandeliers, more games, more seating area. This is really built out to help your residents feel like you're at home, honestly. Now we're getting to my favorite part, probably because I'm hungry always, but this is the kitchen slash coffee lounge area. Now I'm here early during the weekday, but I would assume throughout the week you're going to see a lot of residents coming down, working from home, maybe grabbing snacks. You have a really nice market area as well as a coffee machine. I definitely picked up a Celsius throughout my tour. I needed a little pick me up. As we continue, we're going to get to the mailroom area, and everything is pretty organized and cleaned up, which was nice to see. I feel like sometimes you show up to these areas and they do seem a bit messy and sloppy, packages on the ground. So I give this a 8.3 out of 10 for the mailroom area. Now, another favorite of mine and a must have is a golf simulator. Every apartment is going to need this moving forward. Now, let's get into the units. First up, we have floor plan 2A3, and this is a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. This is a very unique floor plan, although it's only a 1-1. The design and the way it's built out is very made for an entertainer's dream. Walking in, you have your kitchen island, the sink facing the dining living room space. You're going to have your washer and dryer off to the left and a coat closet following that. But it's really laid out to make sure everything feels as wide open as possible, because other than that, you have a bedroom in the other room and your patio, which faces the pool in this specific unit. The dining area off to the side has a bit of a nook, but you could also put it where I just pointed, which I think would be another area for a couch. Honestly, it's pretty flexible. You could really move things around and make it your own space. That area could be sort of a study. I'm not sure I would use the study space in the kitchen because that would be kind of crammed. And plus, you don't want to have all your stuff just in that open space. I like this nice covered patio area. It's not massive, but you're going to see a lot of arches throughout this entire building, and they incorporate it on the balconies and covered patios. And they continued the arches between the kitchen and the living room space. This specific unit resembles something for an entertainer, I feel, because you have the kitchen facing the living room, then you have access to your patio following that. It's not huge, but it is laid out perfectly and gives you enough ample space to have people over and not feeling too crammed. Okay, now going into my least favorite part is the bathroom. It is a little bit underwhelming. You're going to have a smaller sink space. The lighting is not that great. There's no windows in here. And again, the lighting isn't ideal if you are a girl and you're needing a place for makeup, etc. Closet space is decent. It doesn't look sexy, but it is ample enough for plenty of clothing. You can make it work. The pool space is massive, and as you saw in the aerial shot, you have two of these. So plenty of space for the residents to enjoy some pool time in the summer. Next up, we have the 2B2 plan starting at $35.50 a month. This is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1156 square feet home, and I can see why they made this the model home. It is very unique. The island has a cool shape. It's facing the living room, and the rooms are split up on both sides, giving you ultimate privacy if you have a roommate or if you have family visiting. Similar to the last unit, the bathroom is not my favorite, but this unit does look a little bit more updated in the bathroom and especially in the closet. I truly enjoy all the arches throughout this home. If you have any sort of taste, you understand, or if you've traveled, you understand archways are the new trend, and honestly, it's just a timeless piece. I don't know why we ever got away from them. So these units aren't massive, but the layouts make them nice. This balcony is dope. This is a really nice feature to this unit specifically. You get some natural light. You don't get too much though. So if you're one of those people who need a lot of natural light, this unit is not for you, but it is great for privacy and if you have a dog or just pets in general. The kitchen is nice. The way they do a two-tone throughout, that's pretty trendy, and you're seeing it more in today's new builds. Now, just to finish things off, I want to point out one thing. Gables manages properties throughout the country in some pretty big cities and states: Texas, Colorado, California, Virginia, Washington, Florida. So obviously with that comes a lot of pros and cons. Pros meaning they've done this before, they know how to operate at a high level. Cons meaning they might have some turnovers and multiple employees coming in and out of properties. But all in all, I would rate Gables very highly on the list. If you're looking to relocate to Texas, specifically DFW, give me a call, give me a shout. I would love to help you out. I was gonna show some of the gym and the dog spa area. I'll get that in the next video, but all in all, I would give this property a minus, B plus on a bad day. This is a really good community, great pricing, close to a lot of attractions, proximity to a lot of really good restaurants, entertainment, and just a quick way to get in and out of the city if you need to get to the airport. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions.